Before we get to the subject of the video, in case you don't know, I have a giveaway going on. LASFIT and I have partnered together and we are going to give away some bed liners and some floor liners. There will be 4 winners at the end of this video. You will see a link if you would like to enter that giveaway. Make sure you get your entry in before October 29th, and sometime later that week, we will know who the 4 winners are. There will be 2 from the second gen and 2 from the new gen. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're having a great day and welcome to the Tundra Dude 34 YouTube channel. So every time there's a model year changeover, we see things added to the Toyota Tundra and we see things subtracted. Now, some of the stuff is heavily talked about. For instance, for 2025, the TRD Rally package, the power up-down tailgate. There's the massaging seats in the high trim Tundras. That's the stuff everybody focuses on. But as the model year begins, you start to see some of the things that have been taken away. For instance, there is no more TRD Sport in 2025. There's no more rich cream interior on the 1794 for 2025. Well, today I want to talk about that rich cream interior and focus on the 1794 edition because there's something else that's not available on the 1794 edition anymore. But I'm going to show you a 2024 in case you are someone that is in the market for something like this. So in case you don't know, Supersonic Red is not available on 1794 anymore. All right, they replaced it, and I say that in quotes, they replaced it with Terra. But my issue is this, before we get to the actual truck. Toyota, stop taking away the bright colors. We were on the lot last week. We were talking about Solar Octane. Solar Octane is discontinued for 2025. And now Supersonic Red, it's still around. It's on other trims, but it's not available on 1794. Toyota has a lot of the muted colors. Like Terra is not bright. There's the Ice Cap. There's the Windchill Pearl, Magnetic Gray, Celestial Silver, Blueprint. They should have kept Supersonic Red on 1794. And the reason it probably went away is because if you find a 1794 that's Supersonic Red, the interior is always rich cream. So since they got rid of that interior, they got rid of the exterior. I would love to see Supersonic Red on the outside of 1794 with the saddle brown interior. I think that would work well together. So unfortunately, Supersonic Red is now gone for 2025 and 1794. And Terra is nice, but I think Toyota needs more bright colors on the Tundra in their palette. I think we need to bring back some of those fun colors. Even Army Green, that's not necessarily a bright color, but it's different. People love Voodoo Blue, things like that. But I was able to find, there's only a few of these left because once again, 2024, 1794 Supersonic Red, they're hard to find anyway. I think I've seen a handful. I've never seen a TRD off-road in person with the Supersonic Red on it, but I was able to find one at Handy Toyota, which is up in St. Albans, Vermont. We've done a bunch of videos on their inventory. They always have a really strong inventory, especially through the part shortage and COVID. They always had a good amount of Tundras. So it was always one of those things I would do. I would hop onto their website before I, went searching for Tundras to see what they had first because they always had the stuff that you couldn't find anywhere else, and including this. There's only a handful, so check this out. $68,925 is the price they're asking. This is regular iForce Supersonic Red with the rich cream interior. So if you're into stuff that is going away and maybe down the road will be rare, this color on the exterior is going away for 1794, and there is no more rich cream for 2025. It is saddle brown only. If you don't know much about the 1794, it is a high luxury trim of Toyota Tundra, and it is the Western theme. And if you don't know what 1794 means, 1794 is the year the ranch was founded that TMMTX now sits on. TMMTX is where they build the Toyota Tundra and the Toyota Sequoia. So they're giving a throwback to the local area in San Antonio, and they tied it into their Western theme, which I think is amazing. Now, when I say luxury trim, I'm talking every feature you could possibly think of. Premium auto leveling headlights on this. This has the 14-inch screen, digital gauge cluster, JBL, pano, bed lights and outlet, heated and ventilated front and rear genuine leather seats with a memory function for the driver, power folding mirrors. This thing has pretty much every luxury feature you could think of when it comes to Toyota Tundra. Now, the kicker and the add-on here is the TRD off-road package. So you get all of those luxury features with the 1794, but you also get yourself the lock mirror diff multi-terrain select crawl control. You get the 20-inch TRD wheels, the Falcon Wild Peak tires, the Bilstein suspension, a skid plate This is a nicely loaded Tundra when it comes to everything. If you're looking for something ultimate luxury with the best capability possible on a Tundra, this is definitely something you want to check out. This truck could tow over 11,000 pounds. It's a capable truck, and it has all of the features to keep your family and friends totally happy when they're in the cab of it. This is the rich cream interior here. As you can see, it looks like it's a complete pain to keep clean. It's an off-white when you see it in person, and I like the look of it, and I think it does look good with the supersonic red exterior, but at the end of the day, I'm sure a lot of people weren't buying this. I know from talking to you guys, over the last couple model years, you were not a fan of the rich cream interior, and that's why they got rid of it. But on the lot, I would see one every once in a while, and I know there are some owners out there that I've spoken to, and they like the rich cream interior. Again, it's just something you really have to keep up on. Kind of has that look of the capstone interior as well. But there's real wood grain in this truck. I mean, the 1794 is super sweet. I'm a big fan of what they've done with this. Now, what I always say about the 1794 edition, and I think many of you will agree, when you add the TRD off-road package, it breaks up the chrome just a little bit because it's the Western themed truck. So if you get the regular one, you're going to get the machine silver wheels. You're going to get the chrome grille. There's a lot more chrome on it. When you go TRD off-road, you replace those machine silver wheels with the black TRD off-road wheels. Up front, you get a TRD gray grille versus that bright chrome. So it kind of breaks up that chrome a little bit. I think the TRD off-road package on the 1794 with the supersonic red exterior is one of the best looking trucks you could get. That's just my personal opinion, and I hate to see that color go away. Do you think they should have kept supersonic red on the 1794 and offer it with the tan interior? I always wondered that. Like, I understand there was the two options, and red probably looks better with the cream interior, but I don't know. I think saddle brown would have looked good, and I hate to see that because the interior went away. They got rid of supersonic red just on 1794. You could still get supersonic red on platinum. You could still get supersonic red down in SR5 limited. It's just gone on 1794. Now, I know many of you out there are a huge fan of the 1794 trim, so make sure you go down in the comments below and let me know. Not only how do you feel about this setup going away, but what is your preferred color on the 1794 edition with the tan interior? I'm afraid eventually we're going to see even Lunar Rock go away. When I go to these lots around me, and it really depends on where you are in the country, I just see nothing but white, magnetic gray metallic, and black, and maybe a blueprint every once in a while. I want to see Toyota develop more colors for the Tundra. And like I said, there are many of us that like Voodoo Blue but don't want to own Voodoo Blue. I did a little poll on my video last week when we were looking at that Solar Octane 2023 TRD Pro. And my question to the viewer was, do you like the Solar Octane on the TRD Pro? And do you like it enough to own it? So I got some great responses off that. But in my opinion, there should always be at least one or two bright colors that are in the Tundra palette that are offered, because there are people out there that don't want the regular white, gray, and black. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok at TundraDude34, TundraDude34 at gmail.com. You guys have a great day. Be safe and be well.